Boom. Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. We're here with Fahad. We're going to be talking about the Hoffenheim game, obviously 1-1. And I'm just going to give it straight to you, man. What are we thinking?
Yeah, honestly, I was pretty disappointed by that game. Honestly, a 1-1 draw is not at all what we need right now, especially with the City game coming up. And honestly, I'm just thankful that Dortmund drew 3-3 with Stuttgart. I
Oh,
mean, that was extremely lucky for us.
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like at the beginning, we were definitely showing a lot of progression of the ball, especially up the field. We created a lot of good chances, but we didn't manage to equalize. We didn't manage to take use of those chances. We didn't manage to score that often.
Yeah.
Um, And unfortunately, our defense let that goal slip in, which led to the draw.
Yeah.
Which is honestly not all. Like I said, it's not at all what we need right now, especially during the fact that Dortmund currently they don't have any UCL matches; they're out of the UCL. The fact that they only really have the league to focus on, that they're really gonna pile on the pressure and try to win the league. That we really need to focus on the league and not dropping any points, especially to teams like Hoffenheim.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to Hoffenheim fans, but they're not a team we should be drawing to.
No,
No,
definitely not.
definitely. And I'm just hoping that this won't happen again with any other like low table teams because if we're going to play like this against Hoffenheim with a fairly decent starting 11, how are we going to play against City? Because they're already 3-0 down on aggregate,
Yeah.
and it's going to take practically a miracle for us to go through here.
Yeah.
Because City, of course, they're no team to laugh about. They're one of the strongest teams in Europe right now. Haaland is on the form of his life with God knows how many goals and assists in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping we can at least give a fighting chance for ourselves by at least fighting for the game. I want to at least win the game. I'm not sure if we're going to win it by 3-0 or 4-0 to
Yeah.
maybe make it depends. But I want us to at least show a fighting spirit in that game. I don't want us to go down. I don't want us to lie down and just let them get over us.
Yeah. 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 Most definitely. How are you? Are you really nervous for that City game going forward?
They're not exactly the weakest team in Europe.
Oh,
I mean, like
100%.
I was saying, um, honestly, Bayern Munich, I still remember that Porto game where we
Yeah.
managed to come back from that 3-1 loss, was it? I still remember that game. I was fairly young, but I still remember it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, this team can go to great lengths. We are one of Europe's strongest teams. We have one of the best attacks in Europe. I mean,
Yeah.
comparatively. I believe we could realistically win this game 3-0, but it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a
Yeah.
lot of belief. And honestly, it's going to take a lot of, like, the players are going to have to really believe in themselves that they're able to do what's necessary to get through this tie.
Yeah. Well, today we really needed a 4-0 smashing just to build that confidence. Obviously, that didn't happen today. Um, on today's performance, though, um, what do you think of our attack at the moment? Because we seem to be lacking. I don't know what we're lacking, but what do you think of our attack? Because for some reason, our defenders are the ones that are bailing us out.
I mean, it's a strange time to see that Bayern games are ending with only defenders scoring. I mean, I
Yeah,
remember back when Lewandowski was with us, he was scoring hundreds of goals with the club, of course. And it was extremely rare to see a defender score a goal because our attack and our wingers were scoring all the goals for us. We didn't need defenders to come in and save us. But our attack, honestly, the right wing and the left wing, we have some great wingers. Coman, Mane, even though he's suspended, we still have him as a player. We have Gnabry as a winger, but we're playing him as striker. Honestly, what I don't understand is, yeah, I get that we Chupo was injured and we don't really have a proper number 9 right now. But I feel like there are better options to play at striker than Serge Gnabry.
yeah,
Muller has played a decent amount of his career, time to time as a second striker, and so I think that Tuchel should have at least subbed him on, not subbed him on, tried him at the striker position to see
tried
if
him
it
there.
was with the wingers. Honestly, Gnabry, I don't want to say that we should sell the guy immediately, and because a lot of people, especially in the Bayern community, are saying just sell him because he's rather finished or whatever. He's still an
Yeah,
amazing player. I'm not sure if he's going to be as good as he plays on the wings as he plays in the striker position. Because he's not a true number 9.
Yeah.
And honestly, what this club needs right now really is a true number 9, I feel. Because we have enough midfielders as it is. Our wings are stacked practically. We have a good defense. Every single position of the team, except for the striker position, has more than enough depth.
Yeah. What do you think on like the midfield? I thought in the City game that Joshua Kimmich wasn't putting in a good performance. But today he did put in a good performance. With Leon Goretzka though, do you think he is going to be sold, or what do you think of Leon Goretzka?
Honestly, the fact that Sabitzer currently is on loan to Man United gives me the feeling that no, he's not going to be sold by the club, because we already have one central midfielder being loaned to United. We're not going to want to loan our other central midfielders, even though we already have more than enough midfielders.
Yeah.
Honestly, like you said, Kimmich's performance this match, he really did put in the effort, but the City match was a bit lacking. When you need a player like Kimmich to really be on his toes that game, to really put in the effort to almost lead the team.
Yeah.
Leon Goretzka, honestly, I think, because the thing with Leon Goretzka is he plays in a central midfielder's role. Kimmich, I'm not saying that he doesn't go back to defend, of course he does, but Kimmich here is the only really true CDM on the team, that he's a true CDM in every sense of the word. So I would think that if we were to sell Goretzka, I think our best option would be to possibly get another CDM instead, or not get any midfielders at all. We already have enough midfielders as it is.
Yeah. Well, of course, we've got Konrad Laimer coming in.
Yeah, we already got Konrad Laimer coming in.
Yeah, he's coming in. So, what do you think of the free kick today to draw it in again? Of course, it's the same guy that scored countless goals against us for Hoffenheim. Do you think Neuer would have saved that?
Honestly, Neuer is a great top keeper, but sometimes you just have wonder goals that really are almost impossible to save. If anybody could save that goal, it would definitely be Neuer. I'm not saying it's unlikely Neuer saves that, but at the same time, it's not like he's been at the world-class form lately where, we definitely know he's going to save it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have to say that with Manuel Neuer, I feel like he's really done an disservice to the club by getting himself injured. Of course, it was an accident and nobody meant for it to happen. But at the same time, I don't want to say that it was a stupid decision skiing during the international break. But what player skis at the international break? It's one of the most dangerous sports.
I can see where you're coming from, 100%.
To answer your question clearly, honestly, no, I don't think Manuel Neuer would have saved that, because some goals are just wonder goals, like the ones Kimmich scores so often. They're almost impossible to stop.
Who would your man of the match be today?
My man of the match. There are a good amount of players that play today would be good man of the matches. Honestly, I think a good man of the match could have been Kimmich. Like you said, he put in a decent performance today. Sommer was making a few good saves now and then. But honestly, no, I think I would give it to Kimmich as the man of the match.
Okie dokie. Thank you for coming on once again.
Of course.
I'm hoping to have you on the channel more frequently if you are available, of course. And we'll talk about that, private and all of that. But either way, thank you for coming on. If you guys have enjoyed, please do smash the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, Mia Samia, peace out.
Peace, Mia Samia.